Every person carries creativity inside them, but not everyone becomes the creative God designed them to be. Some people hide their gifts because they feel unqualified. Some people doubt their calling because they compare themselves to others. Some people delay their dreams because fear whispers that they are not ready. Yet, God never creates anything without purpose. Nothing God makes is accidental. Nothing God makes is meaningless. That includes you. Your imagination, your interest, your ideas, your talents, all of them are part of God's design for your life. You were not given creativity by accident. You were given creativity by intention. And today, we are learning how to step fully into that intention. Today's episode is titled, Be the Creative God Wants You to Be. You were created with purpose. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 says, For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, said the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. God has never been uncertain about your life. Before you had ideas about yourself, God had thoughts about you. Before you discover your interests, God designed your direction. This verse reminds us that God's plans are intentional and hopeful. Your creativity is not a random hobby. It is part of a purposeful journey. When you understand that God planned your life, you stop seeing creativity as optional and start seeing it as a part of your calling. 2. Your gifts come from God. James 1 verse 17. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, and cometh down from the Father of lights, with whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning. Every creative ability you have is a gift from God. Your ability to imagine, design, write, compose, build, or visualize is not luck. It is not coincidence. It is a gift entrusted to you. And gifts carry responsibility. When we recognize God as the source of our creativity, pride fades and gratitude grows. 3. Stop comparing your creativity. Galatians 6 verse 4 says, But let every man prove his own work, and there shall he have rejoicing in himself alone, and not in another. Comparison quietly destroys creativity. God never asked you to become someone else. Your creative journey is unique. When you compare your work to others, you shift your focus away from God's purpose and toward human approval. Today, true growth happens when you focus on your own path and develop what God placed inside you. 4. Faith unlocks creativity. Second Timothy 1 verse 7 says, "For God had not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." Fear is one of the greatest enemies of creativity. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of starting. But God did not give you fear. He gave you power, love, and a sound mind. Faith gives creatives the courage to begin, to experiment, and to grow. When fear leaves, creativity flows freely. 5. Use what God gave you. First Peter 4 verse 10 says, "As every man had received the gift, even so minister the same one to another, as good stewards of the manifold grace of God." Creativity is not meant to stay hidden. Your gift is meant to serve others. God gives creativity not just for personal fulfillment, but for impact. When you use your gift, you become a steward of God's grace. 6. Grow your creativity. Proverbs 18 verse 15 says, "The heart of the prudent getteth knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeketh knowledge." God expects growth. Creativity is a seed that must be developed. Learning, practicing, and improving are acts of stewardship. The creative God wants you to be is a growing creative. 7. Shine your light. Matthew 5 verse 16 says, "Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven." Your creativity is meant to shine, not for attention, but for God's glory. When people see your work, they should see excellence, beauty, and purpose that points back to the Creator. You were created to create. You were designed to shine. You were called to become the creative God wants you to be. Thank you for listening to the ways of God in art. Keep creating and keep shining, but most especially, keep creating with God.